guys, Big Paul's Trucking. Welcome back. Hey, we're getting ready to work on the black truck, and we're actually going to turn it around and head it in. And so it's about 15 degrees out, Fahrenheit, in Ohio, and we're going to do a cold start. This thing's been sitting outside a couple hours while I've been moving things around in the shop. But we'll see what she does. Hang on. Turned around, headed into the shop. We're going to do the driver's side front spring because this truck's got an unbelievable lean to it. The right side, the spring we just did, is 5 inches higher than the left side right now. So I couldn't even use the truck for anything because we got to go down the road like this. So anyways, hang tight. We're going to get the truck in the shop. All right, you guys, welcome back. Big Paul's Trucking. Well, we're in the shop now. I turned around the black truck, like I said, headed it in. This is the next day because it was all covered in ice and snow, and I really couldn't do anything with it. But I wanted you guys to check this out before I started taking it apart on this left side. But you got to see this. Look at this truck, you guys. Look at how hard that thing's leaning. This side's like 4 inches, almost 5 inches higher than this side. I mean, look at the truck. Just leaning. I mean, pretty drastically. I don't know if you ask me. You know, if you look at this, let's see, this is up to the bottom of my kneecap. All right. You go over here. Oh, my goodness. It's down here by my shin. So the truck's leaning really hard, and like I said, I'd be afraid to do anything with it. Look at that. You know, I need to actually haul Big Green to the alignment shop here shortly, maybe in the next couple weeks. I'm going to borrow a friend of mine's trailer, but in the process, I won't be able to use this truck if I don't put the front spring in. So basically, I'm going to get that leveling valve mounted on this truck. So it's about as close to being ready to go as I can get. And then I have to focus on this truck and get it back roadworthy. And then we'll, put the thing, hey, welcome back. And then we'll put that truck together and put the battery boxes on and the paint the air tank. I could do it all, I think, in less than a week. So, but I got to get started. So I did get the leveling valve. Let me show you guys this. I'm still waiting on the shock absorbers, of course. They said tomorrow again. But here's my leveling valve and the rod that's going to go down. And I'm going to be actually mounting this to the inside of the frame here. And then I'm going to mount the valve to the outside of this. So I got like 4 more holes to drill. 2 in the frame, 2 in the bracket. To mount this, once it's mounted, I still got to, down here on the airbag bottom there, I got to weld on a little tab that's going to stick out. That this, rubber piece will slide over, and then I can slide that up and down for adjustment purposes. But it's coming together. What am I waiting for today, though? Yeah, I'm waiting for a part for the step for the black truck. And I'm waiting for the 4 shock still for this green truck. But they'll get here eventually. I got this old one. I was kind of looking at it and measuring it, pulling it in and out, seeing what I had. So when the new ones show up, I can, compare it to it, make sure it's going to work. But, all right, guys, let's get started. Take this black truck apart. Guys, Big Paul. Well, I want to bring you back in and show you this. I got this truck partially disassembled, but I got to show this to you guys. I mean, I ain't looking for ways to just spend money, but look at this. I mean, look at this. This is the bracket that's holding up my rear inner fender. You remember the other side. It's about as bad. Look at the battery box, you guys. Look at it. And that's supporting the air tank. This battery box, here, let me come out a little bit. Bam. Look at this thing. Guys, that's bad. I mean, those batteries are, heavy. And all the support they have right now. And then look, someone jammed a piece of aluminum on the bottom. The other side didn't even have that. I mean, look at it. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. So I cannot wait to get those battery boxes in there. And then this front spring actually was, I thought, worse than the other side. Look how kicked out that spring is. And this is the one that's, I have a separate issue. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the bolt down here in the bottom is actually worn in to the spring really bad. I got to pound that spring over and then figure out how to get that bolt out, because half the head of the bolt is wore clean off. So anyways, you guys, there we go, we're back. Anyways, we got some work to do with that bracket and them shackles. Probably not in better shape, but hopefully the eye's not broken off. We will find out. Look at the old shock absorber. Junk. There's no paint on this either, so we're going to be wire wheeling and painting all that. Next thing I'm going to do is jack this front axle up and get this front tire out of the way. Get it off the truck because we don't need it right now. And we're not going to immediately do the battery box because, well, I think I'm going to put the front spring in first and then rip all that out. It's all going to come out. We're going to pull the batteries here in a little bit and, get it to where, just like the other side, it's sitting there ready. Drop the air tank, unhook the air lines to the air tank. These straps, I think I'm actually going to have to remake one of them. I can't see it from here, but down underneath where the hoop goes underneath, one of them is completely rusted through. So we're going to have to remake one. Might have to remake them both. We're going to find out once we rip it out. Get it to all the way back to the frame. And then one more twist this side has. Let me show you this. There's actually an air tank right there under the floor of this truck. I want to get a good look at that air tank and make sure I like it. That tank might be getting replaced because these CLs were kind of notorious for, see that air tank right there? It goes all the way to the back here. Now it's really hard to see. That's the back of the air tank right there. So it goes, from here to here. But they're notorious for hitting a bump and a big chunk falls off of that air tank, and then all of a sudden you can't hold air, and you got a major problem. So, all right, well, I wanted to bring you back in and show you that. And look at that beautiful E9. They don't build trucks like this anymore. This is a big chunk of man muscle produced by Americans. Thank the Lord above. All right, you guys, I'll be jacking this truck up, bring you back in a minute. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you're getting anything from this content, now would be a good time to like and subscribe. And hey, don't forget to check out my sponsor, Mighty Products. I'm getting ready to pick up the rest of the steel to finish building those pulling hitches, and I'm going to be then using the kingpin that they provided for me and weld it into the whole hitch and putting out a video on that. But that's going to really turn out nice. We're really happy with the way that's coming. So, all right. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys, welcome back. Well, we're making some progress. I want to show you guys kind of where we're at. Check this out. So we got the front wheel off. The front brakes look fine. There's a lot of shoe left. We're just going to needle scale all that and blow it off. Shop vac any rust that gets down in there. Clean it up. We're going to get ready to jack this front end up on that front cross member like I showed you in the other video, so we can take the weight off of this truck. And then we'll take the shackles. I'm going to cut the U-bolts first after I jack the frame up. But you guys, you got to check this out. This is unreal. I got the batteries out of here. Look at this battery box. I mean, it is trash. Beyond belief. How it made it all those years being an original battery box is beyond me. But we're going to take that out and replace it. Now, like I showed you guys over the summer, they were expensive, but they were still available, so I bought them. This is the the support for this side of the truck right here, sideways mounted, to hold that inner fender. And that's the new battery box. So I can't wait to get those installed, because once those are installed, that's going to look all brand new. We'll put a coat of paint on everything, all new bolts, hardware, and then rework the straps, whatever we got to do there. That don't look very good right there. Kind of a rust hole. And then we're going to take a good look at this air tank. It's only got 3 air lines going in this end, the front end, so it wouldn't be very hard to take out of there. But we're going to restore all this and get a coat of paint on the frame and needle scale it and wire wheel it. It's the same thing I did on the other side. Now let's remind you guys how good it looks over here. So, no, oh no, check that out. This was the same condition when I started as the other side. Remade the bracket that holds up the inner fender, top and bottom. We're still waiting on the one bottom step mount. That's supposed to be here tomorrow. And then a new battery box on this side, like in the previous video. Remounted and painted these air tanks and reworked the straps and all new hardware. And so that's what we get to look forward to once we get this all done. We'll be able to have a little pride in our ride. But, oh yeah, because when we go to the truck shows, we want to be able to tip the hood and look presentable. Now, I still got some problems. Got kind of a rusty side to this radiator. That might get a coat of paint. I'm going to be taking out this fan, too, and putting electric fans on this truck. Try to get even another 25 horsepower, whatever we can get. So, anyways. All right, guys. Well, the drum looked pretty good. Shoes look good. We're going to get to work. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys, I want you to check this out. Now, the front pin's coming out just fine. Got a little etching on it, but it's okay. But you guys got to check this out. The back of the spring isn't even attached to the shackle. Look at this, you guys. Look at that. That's supposed to be attached. Broken clean off. So both sides had the rear ring busted off the spring. You guys realize that means everything was holding on in the front? and you go around a corner and this axle would, everything would have to shift a little bit. It's not even attached. Don't forget the other one was the same way. All right, we're going to take it out. I wanted to show you guys. Hey, you guys. All right, I want to bring you up. We got the new spring in. You guys saw me do that the last time. I still got to put grease fittings in, but I wanted you guys to see this. Now, you see how I got this chain pulling this axle forward? Here, let me go to the big screen. And then I got this chain under here pulling this spring over. So I got it to drop into the hole on the axle. That's how it goes. No big deal. But it's in now, and then I'm going to put the nuts on the U-bolts and just snug it down a little bit. And, but I wanted you to see that because that's the only way I know of to manipulate the axle forward and the spring over at the same time to align them so they go in the hole. So, all right, we're going to keep going. Hey guys, welcome back. Big Paul's Trucking. Well, it's Friday, and we made a lot of progress this week. But we got the spring in, we got the clevis or the shackles in, replaced every grease fitting. They're all new U-bolts, nuts. All this is going to get needle scaled, wire wheeled, painted. But I'm working on taking this off, and the step one is take this airbox off. Look at this, you guys. Can you believe that? Put 150 pounds of batteries on top. That's scary. But anyways, we're going to torch these bolts off, drop this air tank down, take the air tank off. And unfortunately, I think I'll be torching I think I'm going to be torching every bolt off of this battery box and, wow. And the support arm here because the bolts are gone. I mean, they're 50% gone. So that's the process. I'm going to replace it all. I'm going to get all new. So let's torch this tank down and start with that. You hear that? You got to let the tip of that torch warm up just a little bit, and we're ready to go. I think that's my one good strap, so I'm trying not to ruin that one. I think this one closest to me is bad shape. Hang on, let me hit that with something. Oh yeah. Got the other one there. Look at that. Battery box. Another one's pretty far back. Okay. Well, they're cut off. They ought to come off. Where'd the hammer go? There it is. Oh! Yeah, look at that strap, you guys. That's not great. We're going to have to remake this hoop. Oh yeah, there's another hole right here. Hole. This leg looks all right, but we're gonna have to remake that, drill some holes, put a 90 on it. No big deal. Now, you guys see this? I'm actually missing one of these. There's supposed to be two under each, under the battery box, but above the air tank to keep the air tank in the correct position. So I'm going to have to see if I can buy one of these. I hope so. Well, we'll find out. That's one of the parts I'm missing. Oh boy. That tank don't look so good. I gotta cut some more off of that. I don't know why I'm bothering. No, I think that strap's gonna be toast. We're gonna be remaking two of them. Huh. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh yeah. Look at these straps. They're completely toast. Looks like we'll be making those. All right, you guys. Well, that's good. Air tank's down. I'm actually going to unhook all these air lines. It's only 3 lines plus this supply line for like airing your tire up. So let me see. And 2 of the lines are the same and 1 is different. So shouldn't be very hard to figure that out. But well, listen, guys, I'm going to put it on time lapse, and we're going to cut all these bolts off, cut this bracket off, and try to get that done today on this Friday before the end of the week. But thanks for watching. Guys, welcome back. Big Paul's Trucking. Hey, well, it's the end of the week. It's if you can see over my shoulder, it's dark out. I've worked all day. It's Friday, and it's the end of the week. I got things to do tomorrow, but I'll be working on the truck some. But I wanted you guys to see what we got done. Here, let me zoom out. We got that spring installed. New grease fittings. All the new U-bolts, new grease fittings back there. Even changed some grease fittings on the axle and the kingpins and all around there. I got the old battery box off. And check that out. I actually got all the bolts out. Unbelievable. See them little wire ties in the middle? We're going to have to replace those. Those are crispy. And then we got to pull that bracket off next. But those bolts, I'm pretty sure, are going to be getting torched off. They're in really bad shape. But that's okay. Once I take this bracket off, then I'm going to take this air tank out, get a good look at that. But we do have some progress I wanted to show you guys. I did get a few things this week that I've been waiting for. So for this truck, remember the step that we didn't finish? I was kind of waiting to finish this step. I needed this bracket right here. That bracket goes down there. We're going to put that on next couple days. And that way the right side of the truck will actually be done. But I wanted you guys to check this out. And I also did finally get the right shock absorbers. See them right here. For the green truck, obviously. It doesn't go that way. But going to go down here like this. But I want to put all 4 of them on and install that leveling valve. So that's probably going to be what I'm going to do in the next video. I have a little more disassembly to do on the black truck, but then I got a lot of cleaning up to do and a lot of painting to do before I can really make progress on that. So this way we can make a video and make some progress on the green truck. So can't wait to get her on the road. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and if you made it to the end, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, because we need to grow this channel. I'm doing the best we can, trying to get videos out. But anyways, check out Big Green. I want to remind you guys what a beautiful truck this is. Look at the original paint. Look at this beautiful original interior. Really is a true survivor. Cannot wait to be driving it again once that new frame's put on there. Look at that. An Eldorado seat. Top of the line, guys. Look at this beautiful truck. All right. Big Paul's Trucking. Thanks for watching. Big Paul's out!